What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. What you was just witnessing is two contractors hiding from a gunman that robbed a group of contractors in Chicago's South Side. I'm going to bring you guys the full video. I'm going to also bring you guys one of the guys that hired the contractors. He's going to be giving exactly what happened, his testimony on what happened out there. I'm going to also bring you guys Trump is now targeting sanctuary cities, threatening to pull their funding. I'm going to bring you guys Brandon Johnson's reaction and what he's going to call President Trump in this video. I'm going to also bring you guys just what is a sanctuary city so we can understand on what's going on with sanctuary cities. I'm going to also bring you guys a group of thieves. I cannot stand a thief. Wrigleyville. And with people coming out of bars, they're going to be acting like rideshare drivers and robbing people coming out of bars. Like, you cannot be lazy and dumb. It's 2025. What type of money do y'all think people have? All right, here go the video right here. So you're going to see two contractors. They're going to be going up through stairs and hiding because they see their friends, co-workers, being robbed. Look at this. So you can see the robber right there, at least one of them right there. And he's going to be running away. This is the testimony from one of the contractors. This is his story right here.
So yesterday my carpenters got robbed at gunpoint at the job where we're doing the big garage over there. Now the fence guys are here, they're going to do the fence. But we're over here going to do this, remove these bushes for my client. So yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. My guys got robbed at gunpoint. The same place where my truck got broken into, which is not surprising, by the way. But it sucks. They stole some money off of them. They were going through the trucks that they had with their tools and stuff. Everyone's okay. Everything's all right. I'm here now. But stuff like that sucks. It makes it difficult for us to work comfortably. You know, we're just trying to make a living, do things right, and people want to take advantage of hardworking, earned people. But yeah, that's all I could really say. There's a video out there on Facebook if you guys seen it. They ran to the front and hid over here, but that's it.
So, very hardworking people, say what you want, but you gotta respect somebody that wake up in the morning and work hard. I cannot stand a lazy bum. You got enough time to go grab a gun and wake up early in the morning to rob somebody. And what do you expect? This is literally their lunch money, their tools that they have for the job that you refuse to do yourselves, that you don't want to get out there and do. That's why I have no sympathy for a thief. If I'm a judge, I'm going to give you a mandatory 30 years. Sit down and think about it. And everybody should be concealed to carry. Then you're wondering why people don't want to come in your neighborhood and work. And pretty soon people are going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is your neighborhood. Because a lot of people are already like, oh, okay, what neighborhood you live in? Oh, I'm not delivering pizzas there. Sorry, we don't do that neighborhood. Click. Pretty soon it's going to be like, hey, I don't work in that neighborhood. Nope, I'm not coming to that neighborhood. And that's what it's literally going to be very soon. And I wouldn't blame them. Because this is how we act. All right, let's get to Mayor Brandon Johnson. I want to bring you guys to what Mayor Brandon Johnson says. But however, check out Trump. Trump says, look, no more sanctuary cities. They protect criminals, not the victims. They are a disgrace to our country and they're being mocked all over the world, working on papers to withhold all federal funding for any city or state that allow these death traps to exist. Let's listen to Mayor Brandon Johnson's. Let's listen to his response.
You're not calling the president a terrorist?
No, what I'm saying is trying to hold people hostage and manipulating them to succumb to his will. That is how terrorists behave. We're not going to negotiate with terrorists.
What are your thoughts on having a meeting with the Trump administration to try and, for lack of a better phrase, kiss the ring to be able to stop the federal funds from being held back from the city of Chicago?
Well, I will just say, outside of a 2016, Cubs World Series ring, I'm not kissing a ring, okay? The President of the United States of America has an open invitation to the 5th floor of the greatest freaking city in the world, the city of Chicago. And I'm going to just be bold here for a second. There's a long history of black political leaders talking to people who may not see us as first class, trying to force your will to break the spirit of working people in order to have a conversation. That's terrorism. We're not going to negotiate with terrorists. We're going to negotiate on behalf of working people in this city. And that's what American people want us to do. There's a reason why he's losing support. Now, he doesn't care. This president refuses to see our humanity. And his response to this economy is to give tax breaks and benefits to the ultra-rich while the rest of us are struggling. You got to show up for working people in this city, in this country, and not for the oligarchs and the ultra-rich. That's what has destroyed our economy, is that we have the ultra-rich who continue to receive tax breaks while the rest of us have to pay for their failures.
You're talking about terrorism. You're not calling the president a terrorist.
So now, what exactly is a sanctuary city? A sanctuary city is a jurisdiction, city, county, or state that limits the cooperation with federal immigration enforcement, which is ICE. These cities have policies that restrict local law enforcement from assisting ICE. All right? Such as refusal to honor ICE detainers. Like, if somebody's here illegally and they go to jail, the jail is supposed to call ICE and hey, this guy's here illegally. They broke a law. Come get him. So now, the sanctuary city policy restricts the police force from saying, hey, or cooperating. So ICE is supposed to call the local police and say, hey, y'all got somebody for me, where they at? And the local law enforcement is supposed to say, we got them right here in our jail cell, come get them. So limiting sharing information. So police can't, in sanctuary cities, ICE can't call the local Chicago Police Department and say, hey, y'all know where some illegal immigrants are? About their individual immigration status. So pretty much not cooperating with ICE is what a sanctuary city is. So now Brandon Johnson is saying, talk about is, bro, it's not your money that you're paying. You paid all this money, hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayers you took from your taxpayers. You're talking about Trump and his tax policies, but our tax dollars, we paying up to California, New York, Baltimore, Chicago, all these cities that pay all these taxes. The reason why they're so high is because you are giving our tax dollars away. Now we got to pay more. Now we $1 billion in the hole. So now y'all set up speed trap cameras to rob your people. He's trying to raise property tax, which is already through the roof. If you look it up, it's one of the highest in the nations. And every sanctuary city there is, guess what? Property tax through the roof. Guess what? People don't want to live. Guess what? Crime is high because they can't afford nothing else. So now at crime, they got to go rob people just like these videos here because they can't afford nothing. Everything is too high. Now let's get to these robberies. Story's going to read, Chicago police warning people about fake rideshare drivers on the city's north side. They say these drivers pretend to be rideshare and then rob their riders. Police say they have not. There's more than dozens since January. And most recently Sunday. The bar owners in the Gold Coast neighborhood are meeting once a month to discuss what they're seeing and what they're going to do. Because, A, they are tired of it. So if you order a rideshare, I keep telling people, first thing you need to do is put people you're going to email. So in the rideshare like Lyft, you can put it in there as soon as you get picked up to send your location to loved ones. So you should have at least 2 other loved ones. As soon as you get in the rideshare, it's sent to them. And they know your location and they can track your location. So Lyft, there's a setting that as soon as that rideshare picks you up, it sends that location. They can follow it. Also, the license plates of your rideshare driver should be on your app. Go look the license plate first. Make sure that rideshare driver knows your name. Make sure you know his name. Make sure you confirm. Bob, Steve, Joe, look at the license plate. Make sure it match. Then get in. However, if you've been drinking and you're drunk, you still got to be able to maintain somebody to put you in that ride share. Because in Wrigleyville, that's what they do. Instead of driving, they take ride shares so they don't get that DUI, so they don't crash or whatever. So more than likely, they bar hop all day, so they can bar hop all around stadium, down the street. And how do you target a ride share driver? Though? What type of money are you trying to get? You trying to get a cell phone? You trying to get what? Nobody carries cash for real, no more. I would give these people 30 years that rob somebody. I tell you what, sit down. You got all the chance in the world. I'm done playing with you. You got to put up with all the BS that you got to put up with in a job for your hard-earned money that you have to struggle to put put food on the table for your family, for some lazy bum that don't want to work to take it. All that hard work, you just spent the whole week listening to your boss all in your ear. You got to wake up early in the morning, drink coffee. You got to get up. You got to drive to work 8 hours. And then for some bum to want to take that hard work. You know what? If somebody get robbed, and I hope people that conceal to carry, do us a favor. Straight up. Because there's plenty of opportunity. I don't want to hear that ain't no opportunity. You can literally knock on doors, you can get online and sell surveys. You can go you can go cut grass like they do. You can go wash dishes at a restaurant like they do, like everybody else do. People literally walk over that border and they're financially free within a year. Facts. Have you ever seen somebody just not wanting to work? Like when they walk over here, they work 3, 4, 5 jobs. I did a video yesterday where we run out, we buying Birkin bags. That's why I have no sympathy on people that go out, buy iPhones, Jordans on their feet, new clothes, new shoes, new everything. And then beg for what they want. Say, I ain't got no opportunity. Anyway, I want to bring you guys this. This is what's going on. Today is April 16th. Appreciate everybody sending me stories. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. You guys let me know what you think about a thief. What do y'all think? Peace.
City on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shine.